If you're struggling to choose between the new Sony ULT WEAR headphones or the flagship WH-1000XM5 headphones, then this video is for you. These headphones have a lot in common. They both have nice designs, they have similar battery life, the same Bluetooth specs, they both support spatial audio with head tracking, and they use the same companion app. But after taking both of these headphones through our extensive lab tests, and after going through our review process, there are some key reasons why you might want to choose one or the other. So let's begin with the new kid on the block. Who should buy the Sony ULT WEAR? I think if you are somebody with a larger head, or you just have larger ears, or you prioritize comfort above all, then the ULT WEAR is the better choice over the XM5s. I mean, just looking at the headphones, you can see that the ULT WEAR features ear cups that are wider and deeper than the XM5s, meaning that the ULT WEAR gives you more room for your ears, and the headbands and ear pads also just have a lot more cushion than the flagship XM5s. And on a personal level, as somebody who wears glasses, I found that wearing the ULT WEAR, there was a lot less pressure put on the arms of my glasses when I was putting the headphones on compared to the XM5s. So if you're a glasses wearer and you've been struggling to find a pair of headphones that fit comfortably, the ULT WEAR is actually a good choice. Besides being more comfortable than the XM5s, the ULT WEAR are also a pair of headphones designed for a very specific type of listener. I'm not kidding when I say this, but these headphones were made for people who really love bass. After all, the ULT WEAR is the successor to the WH-1000N, which were originally designed for people who love extra bass. But what makes these headphones a bass head's dream over ears? Well, just look at our lab measurements. The ULT WEAR already has a greater overemphasis in the bass and sub-bass region compared to the XM5s. And once you press the shiny ULT button on the side of the ULT WEAR, you're gonna get even more bass. You press that button a second time, you're gonna get so much bass that the measurement couldn't even fit our standard charts. And if this frequency response doesn't sound quite right to you, well then just like with the XM5s, you can always go into the Sony Headphones Connect app and EQ the ULT WEAR exactly to your liking. Now personally, I'm not a fan of having that much bass in my headphones, but there were plenty of you who told us in the comments of our ULT WEAR review about how much you love bass. So if you want to own a mobile nightclub on your head, or you just really like that low end, then yes, the ULT WEAR could be for you. Now, if those reasons weren't good enough, then probably the biggest reason why you'll want to choose the ULT WEAR over the XM5 has to be its price. At just under $200, the ULT WEAR costs half the retail price of the Sony XM5s. So if you are looking for a pair of noise-canceling headphones that won't break the bank, then the ULT WEAR really is a compelling buy. But hold up, the ULT WEAR is by no means the end-all or be-all of headphones. After all, you might not be a bass head, and you might be somebody who prioritizes ANC performance or mic quality above all. Well, in that case, that is where the Sony XM5s come in. If active noise cancellation is a priority for you, then yes, the XM5s provide better performance over the ULT WEAR, and you don't have to just take my word for it. Now, looking at our ANC and isolation tests, the ULT WEAR does a good job attenuating outside noise, but the XM5s just edge out the ULT WEAR slightly by canceling out more noise, especially in the high frequencies, which should lead to an overall quieter commute. Also, if you take a lot of calls on the go, then the XM5's microphone system definitely outperforms the ULT WEAR. In ideal conditions, the mics on both headphones sound identical. However, if you are in a windier environment, like outside, then the XM5s do a far better job in rejecting wind and other distracting noise, thus making sure you are heard loud and clear on the other end. And if you want to hear how both the XM5s and ULT WEAR's microphones sound in different environments, then make sure to check our full head-to-head comparison on SoundGuys.com, or even just check out the individual reviews we did on both headphones on the website. Besides microphone and ANC performance, if you're somebody who just wants a pair of headphones that sound good out of the box, and you don't want to fiddle with any EQ or custom sound profiles, then the XM5s may be a better option for you over the ULT WEAR. Looking at our frequency response charts, the XM5s line up more closely with our preference curve, which is a measurement of what we think sounds good to most people. And on top of that, our virtual panel of listeners scored the sound quality of the XM5s higher than the ULT WEAR. To be clear, the ULT WEAR does not sound bad by any means. However, based on our tests, and based on my personal experience using both headphones, I feel like most people are likely to enjoy the default sound of the XM5s over the ULT WEAR. Now, as good as these headphones are, they do have one big caveat, and that is the price. At $400 for the retail price, the Sony WH-1000XM5 costs double the ULT WEAR, which may be a hard pill to swallow for many buyers. In fact, some buyers may even think that $200 is still too much for the ULT WEAR. And so if you're somebody looking for a pair of over-ears that have ANC and good sound quality, but at the fraction of the cost for both of these headphones, then I'd highly recommend checking out the Soundcore Space 1, which you can learn more about in this video.